everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to go over how I tripled my traffic's SEO website with AI in 2024, and at the end of this video I'm going to share a free SEO resource that will help you guys grow your SEO website next year in 2025, and for sure guys, it's going to be very useful. And again, it's free, so do what you will with that. So I'm going to go over our current website that I'm working on. So this is an e-commerce brand on Shopify, and e-commerce brands have been doing very well in 2024. A lot of e-com brands have been growing organically with SEO and content generation, especially because of the advent of AI. And I'm going to go over my exact strategy that we did and that you guys can utilize to grow your website, or maybe even a client's website as well. Now, this does work as well with normal brands. It doesn't have to be with e-com, but it can work in other niches, local, or just a normal blog. So I'm going to go over here at the beginning of the year, or maybe 12 months ago, last year, December 15. Let's check out the impressions here. Okay, we see there's 21,000, 16,000, 21,000, 16, 18. So it's around that area when we first started out. And fast forward to today, we can see a healthy growth has been, month over month. We've been generating more content, improving our SEO, improving our AI images, and we see here that today, or the highest we've ever had, I don't know what I'm showing. Yeah, so 66,000 impressions with 1,000 clicks, right? So if we go to clicks here, at the beginning of the year, maybe around 5,000 to 4,000, 6,000 was the highest, and then month over month, we've been improving. Now, there was a slight dip here, not too sure why. Could be a Google update, but we've managed to get better over time, and their traffic has increased. I think the highest it's ever been was here with 1,079 clicks, and it's been very healthy. And obviously we've been seeing a lot of results, especially with conversions, because this is an e-commerce store after all, right? So we've been getting a lot of conversions with this e-com brand. I'd say maybe 80% of this brand does come from organic sales. So this brand generates 8% from organic sales. The rest is from paid advertising through Google. So if we go here, the pages, the queries, and they are selling laptops and computers, but I just want to go into the final analytics with the SEMrush. Here we can see at the beginning of the year, 2024, January, is 17,000 in organic traffic. And then year over year, we can see the traffic has been increasing until today, which is 63,000, which is insane, guys. So I'm going to go into exactly what we did. And the first step here, what we have is we used AI content generated at scale. So it's, guys, SEO has been changing over the years, but now with AI, it has been super effective. And I'm using a software called Hypertext, and I do have a coupon code which is 50% off. So this is a pretty cheap software, or affordable, but if you guys use this coupon code, which is in the description below, you get 50% off. And I highly recommend that you go with the yearly and just bang out content every day, every week. And I'm telling you guys, you're gonna see a huge improvement in organic content. And I'm going to go over why this software is different than any others, and it's better than ChatGPT for sure, because it does give you different types of articles. So here we can create a research report, we can generate ideas, and obviously we can create an article. But the more useful tool that this software has is a research tool, which you can, for example, create a best laptops for military. That's the keyword I want to use for this article. And here we can find the source of the content. So unlike ChatGPT or Perplexity or Claude AI, this software gives you the ability to source content from Wikipedia, Reddit, Medium, Quora. Now, I highly recommend going through all of them, but for this demonstration, I'm going to go through Reddit. And then we can choose, now if you choose any, it gives you categories, but for this example, I'm just going to go through Reddit anytime, and then let's search for the information. Okay, so that came in pretty fast. So here we can see that people are talking about best laptops in Army use. We can select this form, we can select this form, and just for the purpose of this example, I'm just going to go over them quickly, just to generate maybe these 5 sources. And I'm going to generate this research report. Okay, so now that it's created, I'm just going to go into it quick. So it gives you a bullet point form outline, and from here you can just go through it, see what you like, and I don't think you can edit it, but it'll just give you a quick overview. And once it's complete, you can either add ideas, or you can just create the article. I'm just going to create the article here, and you can put in keywords. I'm going to keep it natural, normal, okay, audience, option. Say here, for example, for custom instructions, add a FAQ section at the end. Okay. Automatic, there are different types of articles that we can create. So we can have a listicle, tutorial, educational article, and so on and so forth. Let's make it a educational article. And you can have different writing styles. Now I've created this before, so let's just go with 2.0. I have 1,000 count. Now I'm just going to make it 750 because I don't want it to be super long. And let's generate. Okay, now that's done generating. We can see here, we can start editing anything we want in each section. So here we can have the importance of selecting a proper laptop for military use. And then we have the key features here, the specs, there's more sections here. And we can add stuff and remove stuff. We can add sections here on the left side. And if we're happy with it, we can just generate the article. And it may take some time for it to generate. Okay, there we go. Okay, here it's done generating. So now here's the final article. And as you guys can see, there are links which can be edited and replaced. But this article looks pretty good. Now, it can be improved here by adding less bullet points, but it's fairly good for 750 words. There's an FAQ section that we mentioned, and maybe we could have added a call to action since this is a e-commerce brand. But nevertheless, this is pretty solid article. Here you can see 750 words, research notes, and it gives you metadata, so we can use this as a slug, meta description, and yeah. So this is the first tool that I highly recommend using. Again, you can use the discount code. I'm going to leave it in the description below. So click the link and use the code. You'll get 50% off, guys, and I'm telling you, this will change your blog and article writing and AI content. Okay, for the second tool, I recommend using an AI translator to translate all your content into other languages. Now, for this example, I was using Shopify, but you can use any translator tools, whether it's on Wix or WordPress. But for this example, you can use any of these tools in Shopify, and it will do, perfectly well. Currently I'm using this one, which gives you 2 languages that you can translate, but you can use other ones where you can use multiple. Now, be advised that the more you use, the more you get to pay. But Shopify Translate and Adapt is the native translator for Shopify, but it only gives you 2 languages to translate. Now, here, if we go back to the Search Console, and if we arrange this by countries, you can see here, if we go to Germany, we've used this app just for the German market, and we've seen enormous results. We've seen a lot of customers purchase from Germany because of this app. Here you can see the impressions has doubled, in span of and as well as clicks has gone from less than 50, okay, we'll say 20 to 24 to 30, we'll say 40 to 135. We got 100 clicks more than we did last year. That's Germany. Maybe we can go to France, and it'll be the same thing. Super slow. Here in France, we have similar results. Now it's been a little bit sideways for a few months, but since August, we've seen a increase in clicks. And if we go to impressions, we've seen the impressions has doubled over the year. Now, obviously, there are other countries like Spain, Italy, Portugal, and I highly recommend you translate as many languages as possible just to get that extra click-through rate, extra clicks, more audience, more conversions, depending on what you're using your website for. Now, the third AI tool I highly recommend is this AI image reducer tool, and it's going to be on Shopify. Now, there are others that are not on Shopify. You can use them for WordPress or Wix, but for this purpose, Tiny SEO Speed Image Optimizer is on Shopify, and I highly recommend this to improve your page speed, optimize images. It adds meta titles. So here you can see boost SEO, add metadata for your or let AI generate it. So here you don't have to do any work. Just you add this app to your Shopify account, and it will do this all as soon as you run it. And this is dynamic for all your images, meaning it will do them separately. It will just read what your image looks like, and then it will add meta titles to that. And essentially, it will reduce your page speed, right? So it will make your page speed faster, quicker to load, and effectively that will help your SEO. And on Google, it'll help you grow on Google as well. Okay, and the fourth AI tool I highly recommend is a tool called ideogram.ai, and this is an alternative for Midjourney, and it is pretty much a Midjourney lookalike, but it's free for the first 10 credits per day. So you have 10 credits per day, and then anything more than that you have to pay at a monthly rate. Here you have free $0, 10 credits per day. If you want to upgrade, and if you have a budget, $7 per month at an annual plan, which gives you 400 credits per month. Now, the images are, can be realistic, can be cartoonish. They can look like this, they can look like this. They can also look realistic. I mean, if you're selling like sweaters, this would be fantastic, right? So, or hats. Like this looks super real, guys. I mean, can't get better than this, and it's free, so this would be perfect, especially if you're running an e-commerce brand, you're selling sweaters, like Christmas sweaters, and yeah, so definitely check this out. It is free to create an account, and I highly recommend it. This is what I've been using. See here, Aldo Messi on a bike, which is very, very cool. I mean, the faces are not that clear, but this one definitely looks real. Like even the fingers, usually in Midjourney they have bad fingers, but I mean this looks realistic as hell. Okay, so we got that, and then the fifth and final is not really an AI tool, but one thing that helped us grow in SEO, and especially for this brand, we use a lot of Reddit marketing. And what we did is we answered questions that were related to the brand. And what we do is we would link our website on Reddit channels. That's like. So if you go to Reddit, let's see what we can find here. So I searched for something called Tough Book, and here we can see that there are some forums and something like this. So I'm seeking a tough book. What model should I look for? And he goes over what he wants. And this is something where I would come in and write a comment, and I would write a detailed comment and then leave a link to the website. And we found that in our analytics, that a lot of people would come onto the website and they would purchase directly. So if you're running an e-commerce brand, using Reddit is very underutilized, but I highly recommend it because there are so much potential for this, especially if you're running, a big brand in a larger niche or industry, like for example maybe health and beauty. You can find a lot of customers from Reddit alone. So that's something to consider, guys. Make an account, start posting on Reddit, going to these different channels, and make sure your analytics are set up correctly, and then you can start seeing if your make sure your analytics are set up correctly, and then you can see if you gain a lot of traffic from those sites and questions and answers. So now, finally, I want to go over the promise I made at the beginning of the video, which is the free SEO resource, and there are hundreds. I think there's 700 resources here. Yeah, just under 700 resources about everything related to SEO, and this is completely free. This will be in the description, the first link in the description. All you have to do is click the link, and then it will take you to a page that looks like this, and from here all you have to do is zero, so put $0, and then I want this, and then put in your information, and I'll email it to you, and then you can download it, or you can just make a copy. So you want to go to File and make a copy, and then just make a copy, and then that way you guys can access this, and then you have all these different links. So from learning SEO to learning to execute SEO process, implement SEO in CMS, and so you have different e-commerce, you can design, so you have different links for different things you can use in SEO. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and make sure to check out this free resource. I'll see you guys in the next one.